Okay, so I am going to get a lot of flack for this video, possibly. Knowing how other people have reacted to less, I'm going to go ahead and say yeah. So a lot of things has changed in the past maybe decade. You know, we've gone we as a country have gone pretty far in the world. We went from outlawing slavery to getting women to vote. Uh, I was not very good in history class. Things has changed a lot since I was a kid. You know, back then we had male and female, we had gay, straight, and bi, lesbian too. If you didn't qualify that as gay, a lot of things have changed, man. To a degree, I am accepting of it. Believe it or not, not every straight white or every white male or whatever wants to hate on everything and put everything down and stuff like that. But to a degree, I'd say. So there's a few videos I was watching a while back. I want to say they were TikTok videos. It's been a while. It's been a minute. It was this person, I guess I should say. It's the thing they got the little bracelet deals on there, and each one has a different color. Each one signifies what they're identifying as is that in that particular moment. And to me, that's the kind of stuff that pushes people away. That is the kind of stuff. And here, let me tell you why. So, me as a man was born a man. I grown up to be a man, minus a lot of facial hair. But I have not honestly all that often identified as a man. I don't think of my gender or my sexuality or my skin color 24/7. It's not like I'm laying in bed and I'm like, God damn, I feel like a man. I might go out in the backyard and chop down a tree and chuck half a bottle of whiskey and maybe go peek at girls at the gym later. Yeah. No, no, no. No. I've never done that. I've never. Like, the closest I'd probably say to doing that is just when me and my sister are in a kind of a fight, play fight, whatever. And I'm like, I don't need no damn help. I'm a grown ass man. That's it. That's the closest I really ever come to talking about my gender. And to me, that's what is weird about the whole identifying as different genders deals. I'm like, you feel like all the different genders, and I don't even feel like my one gender half the damn time. And that's, it's simply because it's not something that's on my mind all the time. I'm not thinking about myself all the time. I might think about like my body shape, if I'm not muscular enough or if I got a belly or whatever. That's the kind of stuff that I would think about if I am thinking about myself. And it's to me it really is just a thing of like, why would you? I mean, if you feel like something else, that's on you. That's your choice. If you identify as something that you might not look like, or that you aren't, or whatever the reason might be, that's you. It's your choice. It's your body, man. You do what you want. But there's been some points where I've seen where people get so furiously upset at another person due to them not understanding that. I've been called a lady a few. I've been called ma'am a few times at my last job because I don't know. I don't get upset by it. I just stare at them and like, you did not just call me ma'am. Maybe they're trying to say man. Who knows? But it's to me. It's just like if you expect me to jot down in my head, fat head, tiny memory space, about what each bracelet means and how to approach that. Sorry to say it, darling, but I'm not going to do that. That's no. And before you go out of your way and say, well, these people have been criticized, demonized, and all this stuff, I'm like, I kind of have as well. You know, when it comes to discrimination, it's not just on one particular sexuality, gender, or race. It can be anything. It's not just this person deals with this or this person deals with that. It's everybody deals with everything. It might not be all at once. It might not be at all. Sometimes it really just depends. Like I, as a white male, have been told pretty frequently that I'm a piece of shit because I'm a white male. I am a misogynist. I'm a potential racist. I'm a homophobe. I'm yada yada yada. Whatever. I've been told quite a lot of stuff in my 26 years on Earth. And it really boils down to, you know, why? Why? If you don't want me basing one person off, okay, all right, like think of it this way. Not every black person is a criminal. That's kind of the air that some people have about that particular race. Every black person is a potential criminal or something like that. Every Latino is a drug dealer. Every white dude's a rapist or whatever. Whatever you want to put onto that particular race, gender or sexuality. Like a lot of people, like, oh, girls, dainty little things, can't do nothing, need a man's help. Oh man, big old strong dude. No, it's things change. Not every dude is big and burly. Not every girl is small and dainty. Not every gay guy is talking about gay stuff all the time. Not everything is the same. And with all the new stuff going on in the world nowadays, that is the most confusing part to me. Is trying to be accepting of it all while being demonized for being me. It's just like, oh well, cool. I accept you for being transgender or whatever, and then they will turn around and be like, "Fuck you, white pig." And I'm like, well, why do you want me to respect you and your character if you don't even respect my own? You don't even know who I am. It really comes down to, I think, a lack of respect for anybody. Me personally, I don't care what your gender is, what race you are, what sexuality you are. It's never mattered to me. I was never brought up believing that matters, that this matters more than your character. You can be the gayest sumbitch on the planet. If you're nice to me, that's all I care about. You could be wearing neon pink and walking down. God, I don't know anything. Anyway, point is being is you respect me, I respect you. That's how it should be. But I understand that some people are brought up in homes where that's not the case. Some people are brought up in homes to where they're taught that anger, that hatred for something else that they might not understand or might not even just don't give a damn about. But to me, it's respect. That's the bottom line. Now, you could say, well, it's not very respectful, not learning about somebody else's gender. And I'm like, in the end, does it really matter? Do you identify, is your gender such a big part of your personality that that's what you care about? Like, me being a guy, that's just not part of my personality. Maybe some of the things I like doing is part of that. But that's not who I am. Me being a male is not just something that's immediately, on the front of the resume. Like, if I'm on a dating website, I'm not just going to put male and that's it. No. I'm going to put, I like playing video games. I like going outside and exploring. I love swimming. I like Persona 5. I like collecting my little collectible stuff, Like, that's what I put. I don't just put male. And I understand that some people feel the need to somewhat be, I guess you could say, word I'm trying to think of, to be acknowledged as what they want to be. And that's fine. But to me, to hate somebody for that is dumb. Like, if to be honest, if you're going to end up like choosing to be identifying as a gender that is something else, I'm probably still going to do the whole hey, dude, what's up? Because it's more easy for me to respond that way than look at your wrist and see what bracelet you got on and then react to that. Like, should I just go to tattoo parlor and have man tattooed on my forehead? I mean, I got a big enough forehead for that, but no, because it's not going to do anything. I don't identify as my gender. I don't identify as my sexuality. I don't identify as my race. I identify as me, as myself, as my experiences in life that have brought me and turned me into the person that I am. Things that built me up from the ground. That's what I identify as. You should identify more as your experiences and how they crafted you into the person you are versus something you're just born with or something that you don't inherently feel, what have you. Because that's, to me, that's just the biggest thing in the world. People want to flip out on, race, gender, and sexuality, but really it's just a big respect deal that I think is missing. And instead of, and I mean, truthfully, it's also hatred. I mean, I've seen the kind of responses some people get on certain deals. But in reality, I think it's just respect. You can be whatever you want to be. You can be a flying pink dragon for all I give a damn. But it's the respect thing for me that matters. Now, if you feel offended by something that I might have said to you, that it happens. We can talk about it like adults should be doing, instead of trying to cancel each other, or screaming and hollering, or doing a lot of this. But that's what we should be doing. You can be what you want to be, who you want to feel. That's on you. Whatever makes you feel good. Whatever makes you feel happy, really. Because, we all need to be happy. We all deserve happiness. But it's respect, I guess, is just the bottom line. I've said, respect 50 times in this damn video. Pretty sure I said respect more than anything else. But that is the bottom line. I really care less what gender you are, what race you are, what sexuality you are. It's just, you're nice to me, I'll be nice to you, and that really should be the end of it. Not bracelets. At least mine tells time. Alright, bye-bye.